when they told me that I think he was taking care of his baby, and they were up really late at night, and they were watching YouTube, crazy YouTube stuff, and they just like sort of found these like old cop shows that are all real. They're all like real cop shows. We tried to get one to just dub over it, and they wouldn't let us have it. So we just went and made our own.
I mean, it sounds so ridiculous, but it's not. I mean, it's actually come to life.
I know. I mean, as an American, I know it's like it's so like American to say, be like, what do you mean they were making TV shows over behind the Iron Curtain? Like they weren't just watching our stuff. Like it's such an arrogant American thing to think. I mean, but every single TV show, movie from back in the '80s, like who was the bad guy? A Russian. Like, and so, who obviously must be the bad guys in all the TV shows and movies behind the Iron Curtain were the Americans. And it was such a shocking. I was like, oh my God, yeah, of course it was. And so we just decided to go and kind of play.
And
A24 and the guys had already sort of like been talking and we didn't know where it would live. I mean, it was sort of when we started talking about it, it was really at the beginning of this insane TV sort of wave that just sort of just took over like a maniac, and we didn't know where it was gonna, because generally when you make a TV show, you're like, oh, this feels like a this channel or this like a platform on the internet or something, and we had no idea. We were just like, this is a cool concept. This is nothing like is being made out there, and that's what we want to be in the business of, just complete unique stuff.
And you met them right?
Yeah, Florida. I mean, it's really terrifying, to be honest, because I made a really hard lobby for just to show it in Romanian, like, and not do our voice, because they did such a good job, and I mean that when I hope Amazon puts it like on just in Romanian, because it as well they can watch both versions, because they'd be very, very different experiences, obviously, and but they got the tone. They even knew that we were going to be dubbing over them, and they still like really brought it. They didn't. It's not like they were like, oh, they're going to get dubbed over anyway, so we don't care. Like they really, really care, and they're amazing actors, and they completely just murdered it.